Good morning, I'm Chuck Freeby, Sports Director for the Family Broadcasting Corporation. Clinton is on assignment. The cash cattle market ended last week at new all-time highs and started this week with new cattle on feed numbers to digest. The report putting the cattle inventory as of June 1st at 11.6 million head. That's down slightly from the same time last year. Placements totaling more than 2 million head, up 4%. While marketings came in at 1.96 million head, also up slightly. Ag Day's Michelle Rook joins us. Michelle, the reports seem bearish, so how did the futures market digest all this news?
Actually, the market handled it pretty well. We did see the traders bull spread in the live cattle futures, so they bought the front months due to the record cash trade and sold the deferred contracts on the bearish placements. And that 104.3% placements number was a bit of a head scratcher because in the summer there are more of the feed yards that are empty, waiting for that new crop of yearlings and calves to come off grass. USDA's higher than expected placements number in the cattle on feed report was a shock to the trade and is tough to explain. One analyst says he doesn't think it's an increase in heifer placement because he's starting to see some retention in the herd. Instead, it may be tied to even tighter numbers and the record cash prices for feeders and fed cattle, which have feed yards scrambling.
The only thing I can come up with is we do have, quite a large sector of the market. We're bullish, but we know how tight these numbers are. We know how long it takes to rebuild a cow herd, and that's not going to happen overnight. So there's that anticipation of this is the best market we've ever had in the history of the cattle market, highest prices. I want to be a part of it.
Ehrlich questions the accuracy of USDA's reports because the higher placements number from last fall should be showing up on show lists right now. But instead, historically tight supplies have led to record cash.
You get the 198 trade in the north, 190 in the south. That's super impressive, and everybody's taking it. And the fact that even after the cattle on feed report, some of that trade was still happening.
And the cash move is even more impressive because it's contra-seasonal.
The numbers just aren't there for the middle of or end of June for those kind of trades to happen is very impressive because we're after the peak demand numbers. Usually we're starting to tail off. Show lists are starting to grow, but we have a lot of interest in trying to sell early. So guys are even selling some of these calves that are not ready yet.
Last week in the north, the dressed cash volume was $310 to $312. That's up $4 to $6 on the week, with a few up to $315. And live sale prices were from $198 to $199. Southern prices ranged from $189 to $191 live, up $3 to $5. So the 5-area weighted average will be another record. I'm Michelle Rook reporting for Ag Day.